Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Joe.
And I'm Kim.
Welcome back to SNES's Life. Tonight, we're playing the most vicious of two-player games. Cooperative, competitive, whatever you want to call it. Tetris and Dr. Mario. Honey, you like Tetris, right?
I love Tetris.
And you like Dr. Mario, right?
I love Dr. Mario.
Everybody loves the Doctor. So, yeah.
Doctor Who?
The Doctor Who. Yeah, you Doctor Who. Good evening. What's going on, Goober? Welcome in. How are you this night? Taking a look at the box art. I mean, look, it's Tetris and Dr. Mario. Pretty basic there. I think it's essentially just a copy of the artwork from the regular Nintendo, if I recall. Or if it's altered at all, very, very little. Other than just the tile markings there.
I don't remember the viruses looking like that.
You know what they remind me of in that picture, though?
Well, the white one kind of reminds me of like a rabbit. What is it? I know, you know what I'm thinking of.
The whammies? I'm thinking of the whammies off that game show. Remember, it's like, no whammies, no whammies. Around the edge of the
maybe
TV.
that's what it is. I don't know. I know they look like something on a TV show.
Yeah, I think that's what you're thinking of, is the whammies. Press Your Luck, I think, was the name of the show. Anyway, a pretty basic cover art, but it's nice, it's bright, it makes you look at it. It definitely would have got my attention as a kid. I'm sure I rented this game. I don't remember, but I have to imagine I did, because I'm sure my mom and dad would have played with me, because they both played the shit out of Tetris and Dr. Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Freya! Hello! Hey,
Hello.
Joe and Kim. How are you tonight?
I waved, but I just remembered that you can't
The camera's
see
not on. I love you, dear. Take a quick flip through the back of the box. Not much here. I mean, it tells you, it's like, hey, it's Tetris, it's Dr. Mario. It has a thing called Mix Match, where you can, it's the best 2 out of 3 to see who wins the match, and it will vary between Tetris and Dr. Mario. So that's kind of the only real big shtick here. You get 5 screenshots. It's Tetris. It's Dr. Mario. Really nothing to write home about on the back of the box art there. We're going to take a quick flip through the manual. We don't really need to read it, but I do love to point out manuals when they're like this. I love the artwork. Like, Nintendo always did this with their, like, Nintendo games. They put in all this artwork that I just love. Those are the viruses I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the viruses on the cover of this are different than the original. But, like, just the backgrounds, too. You got the Tetraminos and the pills. And then, as you flip through, you know, Mario in an ambulance and his doctor's bag. And it's, oh, no, what should I do with this time?
That's offensive.
It is. That's how Mario talks. I just love it. I love the way he looks. I love the little cartoony art styles. It's a very pretty manual to look at. So even though the box art didn't do much, the manual definitely is there.
Now, I saw that memo page. Are there secret codes or codes to get farther?
No, I don't think so. I think it's probably just there to write down, like, your high scores or something. There, the camera's on. You can wave at Freya now.
I feel like the light makes me so white.
It does. It really does.
You need a, solar light.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess I could probably get a little bit.
Or yellower light.
Yeah, get a yellower bulb, but the bulbs in that light are expensive. So, I like the menu music. It's kind of elevator-y music almost.
Didn't realize you liked elevator music.
I mean, I don't, but I mean, it sounds nice. We're just gonna jump. I guess we could just do it.
You tell me what we're doing.
We can just do a couple games of each first, and then we'll do a mix match.
That's classic.
I mean, it's the same music.
Yeah, it's the same.
Like,
as
that's
the Game
unchanged.
Boy.
But they definitely updated the visual style. Like, it does not look like this in the original NES version. Freya, I get the feeling Kim's going to stomp you into the ground. Probably. That is a very likely outcome. Clown, welcome in, Chief.
Sometimes I have
Tetris.
off days when he beats me.
I do occasionally beat you. You want to do A-type, B-type?
You pick.
We'll just do A-type. Start at, like, level 3.
Sure.
We're not so bad as to start at level 1. You You should be on the right. I should be on the left. Ready?
I'm on the right.
Yeah, you should be on the right. Would you like to switch controllers?
No, I can do this.
Okay. You sure? Because I think we've run into this before where it's like we both get confused. Like, wait, which side am I on?
Sure.
Like, it's not like it takes a lot of effort just to swap
Okay,
controllers.
I'm on the left.
You're on the left. Music 2 is where the Tetris remix, I think, is based on. I don't know.
Ready?
Yep. Ah, shit. Well, I beefed that already.
I missed it.
God, I love the Tetris music. Like, I don't think there's ever been a game other than Tetris that got everything so right the first time out of the gate, you know? Yeah, baby. Thanks. That worked out perfectly.
Put the hole in the same spot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not doing good, dear. I'm
Moving faster than me. Oh, come on. Give me something I can use.
No, don't give you something you can use. No! No! What the hell was that? Really? 4 of these freaking things in a row?
Oh my goodness. I must have just gotten to the same thing you were at. All the T's.
Yeah, I was like, what the shit? More T's? Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Lots of T's.
Oh no.
Oh, come on. What's with the Z's? No, I missed it.
Oh god, that was getting close.
Who it was?
Interesting question. Do you prefer Nintendo style Tetris or Ocarina style Tetris? Clown, I don't even know what the hell the difference is, buddy. You're killing me, Smalls, Freya says.
Right, ready?
Yep. What is a Kriya style Tetris? Assuming I'm even pronouncing that right. That was fast.
No, it wasn't. It was after you.
It was only slightly slower than me. It was like one move behind. Oh, cheers.
Yeah, I just put that hole in the wrong spot.
Yeah, but now you're alright.
I mean, it's still pretty high.
Oh, come on! Rude. Yeah, you're gonna get me now. Jesus, pizza, honey. What the hell? The company is Rikia. Okay, what is Rikia Tetris? Invokes the Tetris gods. Give Joe 20 reverse Z's in a row. I don't think I need that for her to beat me, but...
Ready?
Yep.
Sorry.
I think that was me, actually.
That was so very Midwestern of us.
Oh,
sorry.
You're not wrong. Can you tell where we're from?
My goodness, this is not when I need the straights. Does it give you garbage even when you only get 2 lines, or is it only when you get Tetris?
I think any time it's at least like 3 or more. It might be 2. You're killing me, Tetris. Ugh. Barf. Oh, you're gonna beat me again. Shitty that time. It works much like the Nintendo and overall goal because yeah, Tetris, but the blocks it gives is random. It's actually a very long set of predetermined chains of blocks. All the blocks have their all separate static colors and sounds they make so blind people can play it. I did not know that was a thing. I'm intrigued on how blind people play it though. Like, I guess they would just, as long as it comes down in one spot, they would know to press left or right a certain number of times. I've never heard of that. That's really interesting though.
I really like Tetris World, where you're making the big blocks and shapes to make things. Those are always fun.
I think that was off of the 64.
Was it?
I think so. You pretty much always kick my ass. As it turns out, you kick my ass in puzzle games usually.
Oh, I messed that up.
Good.
I do not like this.
I do not like this, Sam. I am. Good God.
Seriously.
Yeah. At some point, you just have no choice. You're like, I guess I'm putting shit where I don't want it.
All these Z's.
Right?
We're just playing with Z's.
Fudge! It does feel like it's really intentionally not giving us straight lines. Aha! Now give me more straight lines. We need them. That's not enough straight lines. Damn it. For God's sakes.
Something wrong?
Yeah. Have you ever played Tetris? I have never played Tetris Sphere. I don't think you have either, have you?
I don't think so. What's
Tetris
that on?
64, he says. You can strip layers of a ball down to the core. Also accurate axis is where you're on the same Tetris that sound like the T-block spinning to get it in impossible places. No, never played Tetris Sphere or that Archaea
I tried Tetris 99 on the Switch.
Yeah.
And I think it was my third game. I got like number 6. I was like, yeah, I like this. All right, now what? Back?
Yeah, I hit B a couple times. I think it backed us out to the menu. We can do a set of Dr. Mario now. Do, 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 do.
Where are we starting?
5, I guess. Speed high.
High?
Yeah!
What music type?
I always liked chill. Personally, Tetris 99 was awesome. I agree, Tetris 99 was great. I think the best I ever did was like 5. I can never get past that. Ah, shit. Maybe we should have started on medium so we had time to warm up a little.
Is really fast. Nope.
I mean, it is.
I'm really screwing up now.
Yeah. Don't worry. Killing it.
I always think it's interesting how there's so many different ways to
Do everything.
complete the
Yeah,
objectives.
Tetris is really like just an excellent game. No, God. No! Fucking stop it! That's the part that I'm bad at, man. I am bad at like setting up the combo drops.
I haven't been doing very many.
I don't have the foresight for it. Kick the shit out of me. Freya, Pac-Man 99 on the Switch was interesting. Yeah, I played all the 99 games at least once, and they were fun and interesting, but I don't know. It felt. I mean, like every time you like, at least in Tetris, and also in the Mario 99. I don't know about Pac-Man 99 because I really can't remember it. You know, at some point when you get down to that bottom, everyone's garbage ends up coming at you at once, and you're just like, you can't compete that quickly.
You ready?
Yep.
My ovaries bothering me.
Oh, come on!
Sounds like a you problem.
It's a skill issue for sure.
You gave me garbage.
Yay! No, you gave me garbage. Oh, but I got rid of one of mine. Aha.
That's unfortunate.
I disagree. Hey, you got rid of another one of mine.
That is not the way this is supposed to work.
It's working out fine for me.
No, you're beating me.
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll biff this at some stage. Woo! You should check out some some of the Tetris Grandmaster shit. So ridiculous. That's one of the guys I follow on Twitter is a champion Tetris player. And watching those guys, the way they play that game, because like the recent thing that came out is it's called like Bump Controller, and they actually play it with the controller upside down because apparently like hitting the bottom of it makes the button press faster or something, and so they can swing the block. Yeah, it's bizarre to watch. Yeah, I don't get it. I am not that good. Right? Yeah, no. I think very few people probably are. Oops. I guess I got lucky there. Damn it. You are killing me, dear.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fast.
Your shit landed like right in the middle. And I was like, I can't even get around it.
When we were little and we were playing, or even when you and I played a few years ago, whoever won had to go up a level, and then we'd keep playing until we got to a point where it was an evenly matched game.
In Perfect Run Tetris Grandmaster, the final level, the pieces are just invisible. They instant drop, but still make the sounds when you spin them.
What?
I mean, how do you even...
What?
Yeah, I mean, talk about you'd really just have to take it on literally blind luck to be like, I guess the piece is in the right spot. Have the two of you ever tried the new tangy pickle Doritos yet? People beat it too.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, first off, pickles, nasty as hell. I would never eat a pickle-flavored chip. I take that back. I'd probably eat one once. I tried pickle-flavored whiskey. That was also the most vile drink I've ever put down my throat. And Clown, I can't imagine people beating that. I mean, I guess it doesn't surprise me that they do.
What are we doing? Are we playing this or are we playing the other one?
We can play another one of this. We can go up to level 6. Yeah. Give me a chance.
Are we still playing on high or are we slowing down to medium?
No, we can do high.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. I feel like medium's too slow. And I know that, like, I'm not great at the game, but...
Aww. So sad.
Hey, that worked out.
It's taking too long. Missed that one. Nope. You're gonna beat me this time.
I've always got the opportunity to screw up.
Having to wait for those things to fall is the worst.
As we just like It's like, go down, damn it. Really? Because my shit was just slow falling. Tried beef Wellington potato chips.
Sorry.
Surprisingly good. Beef Wellington. No. I've never had beef Wellington regular, let alone as a chip flavor.
I wonder where we could get those.
I mean,
Beef Wellington's not a very popular thing here.
she was just okay. Instant drop time. I mean, I know. I never had any before. I know when me and Louie went to the grocery store the other day up the road, the county market, they had all the new flavors of Doritos. They had like the pickle one and like the honey mustard and a couple other weird ass flavors that we both looked at, but I'm not willing to pay like $4 for a bag of rando Doritos that I might,
just want to try.
Might just want to pitch, yeah.
They should sell like a pack of like one chip of each flavor. Like individual package so that the flavors don't
Yeah,
mix.
just like the little 50-cent baggies that you like get in like the checkout lane or in a vending machine.
I don't think the checkout lane has 50-cent baggies anymore.
I don't think anyone does anymore. Which is bullshit on another level.
Like $2.
The price of in food, but
you ready?
I guess
There's one that's kind of starting to fall down in the middle.
Yeah, we'll manage. Or you'll manage. I don't know if I'll manage.
Man. Oh my goodness. I'm really struggling.
I mean, good. I love
Oh,
it.
seriously. Okay, you're gonna win this one.
You know, you said that last time.
No, but really. Oh, I didn't get that flipped over. I'm gonna have to work at that from the bottom. That's unfortunate. You just keep giving me garbage.
I mean, that's how you win this game. It's all based on garbage. Doesn't make me... Knowing what I'm supposed to do doesn't make me any better at it, though. Those sound yummy. They sound awful. One of my favorite is honey butter garlic. I've never had honey butter garlic. I have to assume they'd be tasty, though. They have the American flavors. They don't have wild Asian flavors. Another really good chip is roasted chicken wing flavor. Yo, you find the weird chips, don't you, clown? Like, my favorite used to be, Pringles made a chili con queso chip that was super good. And then they got rid of it and brought out that scorching line of chips, which are just nasty, really. Like, they're so hot, they're not even flavorful. They're just, like, hot for hot's sake.
Shrimp flavor?
That sounds nasty. I don't like seafood, so ain't no way I'm going to eat a chip that tastes like it.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Let's see if I can do this better this time.
Ah!
What?
I screwed up bad enough that I was like, I'll just drop
You
the
didn't
next.
even give me the chance.
No. Roasted lamb skewer. That's. I mean, at least lamb probably tastes good.
Ready?
Yeah. I mean, probably not, but yeah. Ugh. No, one of those wasn't terrible. The other one sucked. Oh, well, that wasn't that bad.
Really? There was 3 of them, and it wasn't that bad?
Well, it got rid of one of my things. The other 2 didn't really do anything.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, shit! Well, that sucked. That's my own fault.
I'm running out of
Really?
space to put things.
Why do I suck at this game? It's just so frustrating when you're like, it just needed to be right there, and it's just like, nope, can't do it. Can't get it there. You're not helping.
Who, me?
Ah! Fuck that up royally.
They need to have like a fast drop.
Right? That actually is my biggest issue, I think, is the garbage goes so goddamn slow.
Well, even when your pieces are falling down, you can only press down. You can't like
Instant
some games where you
drop
press
it.
Up, yeah.
Now let's see you two play Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo against each other. Doesn't sound bad. What doesn't sound bad? Akina Select Fire Roasted Honeydew. What the fuck? Is that a chip? Echidna's Select Fire Roasted Honeydew Under the Mountain Chips. Or Delish. Where are you two finding these chip brands, man? I don't even... Like, it doesn't... Like, you're... It just sounds like you're making shit up now. Alright, drop out.
B?
Yep, just B all the way out. And then we'll do mixed match. So this one, it's random. It decides what we start with and
What
what
about the
everything
levels?
else is.
Is that random too?
They're the cat's claws. I don't think I've ever heard the cat's claws. Yeah, so basically this. And it'll randomize basically. So like when one of us finishes a set of Tetris, it'll switch that person to Dr. Mario. I think that's how it worked. I don't remember. Just
Like in the middle of the game?
I think so.
Well, okay.
I'm having a hard time remembering now.
What is this? Oh, we're at 5-minute games?
Yeah.
Okay. Music? It doesn't give you a sample, does it?
Hit A, does it do it?
If I hit A, isn't it going to start?
No. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so it's B-type Tetris. So when one of us finishes it, it sets them to Dr. Mario. Talk about some shit starting pieces.
Green Z's.
Right? Come on. That's not gonna help me.
Aw, I messed up.
I mean, don't worry, I messed up a while ago. And I continue to just suck.
What are we trying to do? Get down to a certain height?
You're trying to delete so many lines. And
Where does it show lines?
and it might not matter because I think I'm just gonna lose. Ugh.
Did you get a game over?
No, I finished it, but I mean you're just ahead of me now.
So there's no garbage in this.
I don't think so.
It's one of the few ways that I win.
Oh no, take away. Take away your crutch of just screwing me with garbage.
Hey, that's how the game is played, sir.
Who said that? No. Ooh, barely.
I mean, it's giving the music.
It is, but that's just because you're killing 2 and 3 things at a time. It's not actually dropping garbage. I mean, it does that in a single player game too. I need different colors, please. I think it's just to get the highest score.
Oh, really? In like so much time?
It looks like. I don't know if it's trying to get to a certain score or just to see if you can get the higher score. That would have required me to read the manual, which I stated I did not do.
Do you tend to lean towards a preference of where to keep your hole on the side, like whether it's right or left?
I think I'm sure there's some kind of inherent bias that you don't notice, but I always just thought it kind of depended on what the first piece it gives you was, you know? But you're right, I probably lean to one side or the other without realizing it, would be my guess. I imagine most people do. Like you're dominant left or dominant right. Without the garbage. You need the garbage. I mean, that sounds like you need a crutch.
That's not a crutch. That is the way the game is played.
That's crutchy. If you can't take me without the garbage, that sounds like you need the crutch.
You're throwing a lot of shade for someone who's lost.
Most of the games. I mean, that's fair. Time up. Look, we got same scoring game too.
I think you had to.
Yeah, oh, dude.
I don't think it gave you more points for getting like viruses together or anything.
I found a spicy chicken flavored pretzel stick. Dude, Snyder's buffalo chicken pretzels are super delicious. Is Joe not wearing his signature Mario Kart shirt for this?
No, he's wearing Kirby.
I have Kirby's. It's a bunch of little Kirby's.
I keep telling him you should have the camera so that it like shows more of us instead of just like these headshots.
Look, it's hard enough to get us both in the damn picture at once.
I'm wearing a hoodie and sweatpants because it's cold down here in the basement.
Alright, do that one more time and then we can switch back to whatever you want and do that.
Sure,
Dr.
what time
Mario
is it?
or whatever. It's only 8:40.
We're gonna go to hard?
No, we'll just stay on medium.
Okay. I should have changed to the other music.
Honestly, I didn't even notice the music in the last one.
Shh.
I mean, it's there.
Is it?
It is. It ain't nothing special.
Every so often I hear these little like doo doo doo.
Yeah, it's not like Tetris, man. I feel like that's where Nintendo fell apart on this port out. They're like, hey, we're just gonna put Tetris and Dr. Mario together. It's a great idea. And they're like, what about music? And they're like, just throw some shitty elevator music or something in it.
I thought thought you said you want elevator music. Now which one is it?
Well, I mean, just because I like elevator music doesn't mean it can't be shitty elevator music.
Oh, come on. What is up with this? It's a long street to get in that side piece.
That sounded dirty. Need to get that long, straight in that side piece of mine. Look at that, I got to Dr. Mario before you.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, it's not going to help me, I don't think, since it's score-based. Like, I could get there as fast as I want, but unless I actually get a better score than you, I don't think it matters.
There we go. Well, again, I think Dr. Mario is just whatever the score is based on how many viruses are killed. So.
I guess the advantage is if you get to that third stage first, where you're back in
Right.
Tetris A, you get
You get more
longer.
time to get higher score.
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal. Then.
All these opportunities for garbage is going out the window.
What the hell? You're just sitting over there. I'm sitting over here just trying to straight line shit and not even managing that.
Who needs music when you've got garbage?
I'm gonna get into Tetris A like 30 seconds more than you. Freya says, I love wearing hoodies. Kirby shirt. Poyo. That is not in Tetris fast enough to really make a shit of a difference, I don't think.
You don't think so?
I doubt it. Give me the other long block. You bastard. There, thank you. Oh, I didn't realize that wasn't going to fit that perfectly. Well,
You're still beating me.
look at the score or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got.
4,000 versus 10,000.
I don't have the ability to be trying to look at the score and play this game. It's one or the other, damn it. I mean, that's what you have to do, isn't it? Like, I
I don't
assume.
know how different it is for the scoring to not do that.
I would assume you would get a better score if you get Tetrises versus just like deleting lines normally. I guess that's not necessarily true, but I just kind of always assumed it was.
What is up with this?
Yeah.
14 versus 39. You beat me.
So I stomped you for sure in the last one. Nah, our Dr. Mario scores were different.
Oh, they were. So maybe you do get more points for chaining.
Huh. Well, I didn't change shit in Dr. Mario.
Yeah, but I did.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I was looking at the left again. Yeah, so I would imagine, because that takes more skill. It would reward
Well,
you.
yeah, but the last time, did we just happen to
Get
do
the same score, I guess. I mean, that would be my assumption. All right, well, we each got one win there. I'm happy. We can play whatever you want to play, dear. For another 10 minutes or so.
Well, let's do B-type. Tetris, because we didn't do that.
Yeah, let's just do good old music 1.
You're gonna go to sleep with that in your head. Where shall we begin?
How about 4?
Start. I think I like this one.
Oh shit, did it give you garbage?
Yeah, it did.
Oh no, I didn't realize it give you garbage on it. Oh, what the hell? Listen to you all like, I don't like this one. Bam!
Oh, well, it gave me garbage. Take opportunities where you get them.
Mixed match was like the Nintendo World Cup or Blockbuster event. Yeah, that's fair. The winner is you. I won. I won once. Yeah, this is gonna be rough with garbage. You have always been like more
Planning.
yeah. Well, you're able to look at it and be like, if I put this here and then put this over here, it'll do this. I've never been that, and I think that's probably one of the reasons that you kick the shit out of me in these games so much. Because you're really good at getting garbage because you plan, and you see, and I'm like, I don't see anything.
Doesn't help if they don't give you the right pieces for it, though.
No kidding.
Oh my goodness. You had more lines than me.
Another good series Kim might enjoy is Magical Drop. It's like reverse Tetris with bubbles.
Interesting.
Magical Drop.
What's that on?
That sounds familiar. Is that like Puzzle Bobble? You know, the one with the two little dinosaurs that move the little thing back and forth and you shoot the bubbles up?
Oh, like Bubble Pop?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
An SNK series. No, it's a different series. I don't know.
Ready?
Yep. Ready to lose again? Yes, I'm always ready to lose again here. Well, that's not
I really like also like a lot of the newer Tetrises that you have the ability to kind of hold a piece.
That's a crutch.
And well, yeah.
that really is a crutch. Like, I don't care. Like, if they're letting you hold a piece over, that's crutching in a big bad way. Ugh. Oh, come on! I pressed the button, you bastard.
Controller.
I really can. You can tell. You can ask Joey. These controllers have been coming apart for a long time.
You should get your controller.
I can't. They don't make them anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are other companies that make them, but they are just flat out worse.
Really?
Yeah. Like this specific
But
one,
you
the company
get
went
stuff
out.
at pawn shops all
Yeah.
the time, so you could get more.
No, these are USB. The company that made these specific ones is gone. And like I bought replacement controllers, and they were actually shittier enough that I went back to these. Yeah, me and Joey knows that ages ago.
But we could play on different controllers.
I mean, I have this game on my actual Super Nintendo.
No, I mean, like, could we play on some of your other controllers for the Raspberry Pi? No.
I mean, yeah, it's got Bluetooth. I could potentially like hook up the Xbox controllers or something to it. Go down a level.
Me?
Well, me at least. But maybe if you want me,
A level or a height? You went. Oh, you did. You went down.
Yeah, I went down in height. So these are the Buffalo Classic USB game pads. And I know the 8-bit do pads are supposed to be really good, but they're also kind of pricey, and I'm a cheap shit. So.
You ready?
Yeah. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, I don't want to spend $50 on a controller for a Raspberry Pi, frankly. And I know I could also use it on my computer and other things.
I mean, considering how often you actually do things with the Raspberry Pi, I don't think it would be a good investment.
Yeah, but then, I'd rather spend that money on other games or another pinball machine.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Or another pinball machine.
Man, I would have loved to have gotten that Mario one.
You've always been a faster button pusher than me.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference in this particular instance.
You're not even giving me an opportunity to clear all the lines.
Be a cheap ass for controllers. The most important way to interact with the system. I think there was one that came to America's chain reaction for the PlayStation. First two matches drive games around the system. Never left Japan. Gotcha. Yeah, they are the most important way to react to the system, but I'm a cheap ass. I mean, I don't know what you want from me. Look, maybe if somehow I made money off Twitch, I'd do it, but I really don't, so. I don't have big enough boobs, or I'm not funny enough, or I'm not popular enough. I don't know whatever you want to say it. I have gotten paid from Twitch once, but I mean, one time, fortune doth not make. Stuck with me, not that.
You are better for me. Aw, I screwed up.
Hey, I got all the lines. By 2. I beat you by 2. You'll confuse. Jesus. Bluetooth is no goose. You need to use the wire controllers. This is wire. That's why I like them. I do prefer wired over wireless. You'll pay over $150 for a game, but skimp on controllers. Meanwhile, you use a controller way more in a single game. First off, I have never paid more than probably $50 for a video game. I'm a cheap shit. Don't forget to check. I take that back. I paid $235 for Earthbound, and then turned around and sold it for $350 because Earthbound, and I don't give a shit about RPGs. Don't really, it's worth investing $50 to $60 for a good controller. I mean, or in this case, my fight stick, $200. Nah, see, there's no way. 200 bones on a controller, no chance in hell, man. That's gonna be in your head for the rest of the day, which I know is short. I'm just saying, man, like,
I will dream Tetris.
the people that did the Tetris music crushed it. Like, there's doing a good job, and then there's making the Tetris thing. Come on, there we go. Jesus.
What's up with all the squares?
Right? I was struggle busting for a second. I'm like, come on. Oh look, more squares, thanks. Whatever shall I do with all these squares?
Really?
I swear I pressed the button. And it was just like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yes, I did, but I get it. It's a poor worker that blames his tools, right? Unless your tools are cheap, shitty tools.
You can't blame on the shitty tools when you're not willing to pay for more expensive tools.
I mean, you can.
Hey, I did it. Barely, though.
Like King Kong Pro 2 that
My
was
hair's
wire to wise. Hall effect joysticks last forever. Mechanical buttons. Look, I agree. Mechanical buttons are the best. You know what absolutely drives me nuts? People who are playing the DOS versions of old fight sims using mouse controls for flight. Who would use a mouse control for a flight sim? Double trouble. Isn't it getting about that time? Are the two of you going to juice or give a review? Oh, I guess it is that time, Freya. That's a fine point. It is pretty much 9 o'clock for us. Visually, it's bright. It's colorful. I always love these games because they're bright and colorful. They were bright and colorful on the original Nintendo. They're even more so here. I mean, there's not much else to say about that. What do you think?
I don't remember. Did Dr. Mario, because I was too focused on fighting you, did it have the, like, animations for the viruses?
It did. Yeah, it did, I think. I guarantee you if we go back out to one-player mode, it does.
I wasn't paying attention to that, but, I kind of missed some of that stuff. But
I mean, Tetris never had that, but I think at least Dr. Mario in the single-player still did. It does not have it in the two-player. So there's that. Case in point, I see so many people playing Wing Commander 1 using a mouse to fly. Well, that's just foolish. I bet on single-player it still has it, though. I'd be shocked if it did. Yeah, there they are over in the left.
yeah, I always thought that was interesting. And then they're like,
Yeah. Yes, they do still have that, at least in that. And I wonder... remember when you got a certain score on Tetris, there would be like the end screens with the rockets that take off?
Yeah, I know they did that in the Game Boy.
What do you have to get that?
I mean, it was
50
like
lines or some shit?
it was like the 10 levels.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember. I don't know.
You're not gonna play it to 10 levels.
I mean, we'll play it for a little bit and just see where we get. We can continue the review while
Can
we
you
do
review while you're doing this?
it. Yeah. So, I mean, well, we've already talked about visuals, right?
Yes.
Music. As we've said a number of times, on point.
Except for when you're doing
The mix match.
The mix match.
Yeah, the music for that was really lackluster. But the individual games, they basically just ported the music right over from the original. Which is absolutely what they should have done. Like,
You can't beat that.
yeah, you don't screw with perfection. You don't spit into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger. You don't mess around with Jim.
You're just gonna quote lyrics.
Yes, that specific lyric, yes. Yeah, music, other than like Kim said, mix match was pretty weak, but otherwise it's exactly what you want, exactly what you expect. exactly what it should be. And then gameplay. I mean,
It's classic Tetris.
yeah,
Dr. Mario.
it's the classic gameplay. It's what you want. You know, you didn't come into Tetris and Dr. Mario going, boy, I hope they changed it so it's different. You came in because you went, boy, I love Tetris and Dr. Mario.
I mean, a lot of the things that I think that people would complain about with this Tetris, like, or Dr. Mario, like, you couldn't do the instant drop. A lot of that was fixed in later versions.
Yeah, that was all future versions of the game. This was clearly just ports of the original. It's not a direct port, but it's just a reskin of, the original and Tetris and Dr. Mario.
It's not like you really need to read the manuals to be able to
Yeah.
play, which is nice. And it's always a fun game.
Yeah, like that's the thing of it is, no matter what you think, like, it's Tetris and Dr. Mario. You really can't go wrong. Like, it's a fun game. It's simple, and you know exactly what you're expecting out of it. It's great with a second player or by yourself. I am struggling, aren't I? I'm glad
You also have some comments.
Well, read the comments
I
then,
can't
lady.
see them from here. They're too tiny.
You had eye surgery so you could see.
I can see 2020. I cannot see better than 2020.
There, I'm getting it cleaned up.
I can't read. Well, music wise. No, Tim. I can't read.
Let's see. Not for Joe to enjoy his real passion. Bad. Fair enough. What the hell is that? Oh, it's the emotes. Ducks and dinos. Music-wise, Tim Follin probably could have something wildly different, and it would have worked. I mean, potentially. There are certainly other games in the future of the series, like the new Tetris on 64, and I'm sure, like you brought up earlier, what was it, Tetris Sphere? Like, I'm sure those had fine soundtracks, but, I mean, can you get better than just the original Tetris?
So, after reviewing sound, then what do we have to review?
Gameplay was where we were at, which is, it's exactly what you expected. It's Tetris.
Right.
Like, they didn't switch it up. Recommendation.
I would always recommend
for sure.
Tetris and Dr. Mario, although usually I tell people to not play with me just because...
You're frustrated.
Yeah, I mean, I never know if someone's going to be good and be okay playing with me, or if they're going to be okay and
Be like,
and get frustrated, so...
You are frustrated.
But, like, I played with my siblings, and my brother, at least, my younger brother, could...
Outdo you.
Well, I mean, he could at least match me in Dr. Mario.
Yeah.
I usually would beat them in Tetris, though. I loved putting our Game Boys together to record.
Yeah,
So we
the
could
link
actually
tables.
do garbage, which is how it's supposed to be played. It's not a crutch.
Crutch! That's a crutch!
I remember the first time I played with my older brother, and I was so excited because he always kicked my butt in Tetris. I played with the corded Game Boys, and he was like, "What is
Ripped his
this?
ass.
What is this?"
And you're like, I
"That's-
found it!
That's garbage."
I've found my winning strategy to use the crutch.
Not a crutch.
I mean, I would always recommend Tetris and Dr. Mario. They're amazing games. My dad has a Game Boy Color, purple Game Boy Color, that has had the Dr. Mario cartridge in it since I was a child. And I'm pretty sure he still has it in the drawer of their bathroom sink. Like, they have a cabinet under their sink. And it's been there, and it will probably be there till the day he dies. And that's the doctor is his pooping companion. Like,
Not that doctor.
yeah, well, no, it doesn't say what kind of doctor Mario is. Sure, he's fighting viruses here, but maybe he's a butt doctor.
No, I'm saying, like you said, the doctor.
Oh,
It's not
oh, you.
the doctor.
That's what Dad always called him. He's like, where's the doc? If one of us took the Game Boy out of the bathroom, he'd go in there and take a shit and be like, where's the doctor? The doctor. Fun fact, Tetris was made from a guy who was developing missile guidance systems on the Russian government time.
We watched that show.
Yeah, the Tetris
couple
movie,
months ago.
that was a fun, I mean, like, parts of it were true, and then obviously a lot of exaggeration. But that was a pretty decent movie, actually. And I did know that the Alexei Pajitov worked for the government making guidance systems. It was just kind of a thing he chose to do in his spare time.
I'm finding it very aggravating watching you play.
Because I suck?
Because there's like so many times where I'm like, no, don't. Why would you put it there?
Because I'm not really paying enough attention to it.
It's 9 o'clock. Are you gonna keep going?
68 lines. Let's see if it gives me anything.
Well,
Oh, no, that's different. In the other game, it would shoot the rockets and things. In this one, it just gives you a spinny Tetris piece. Actually, that's super lackluster.
yeah, totally. Right.
I don't care for that at all. That just seems shitty and cheap. The Tetris movie was fun. We were supposed to do a live stream on the toilet playing the game. What happened? No.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. It wasn't the spare time maybe Andy was doing it instead of the work he was supposed to be doing for the rest. Oh, well, good for him. Fucking Cold War my ass. Like, no one needed missiles. Just, we needed games. We needed Tetris to unite the world. I agree. Anyway, yeah. If you're a collector in Super Nintendo, this is obviously a get. Like, I think my guess is this is probably going for like $50 at this stage, which it really shouldn't. Let me look it up. What do you think it's going for? I'm thinking $50.
Don't ask me that kind of question. You live in this world. Every moment of your day is about the pricing of video game shit.
What do you think, Clown, Goober, Frey? Any guesses? They have my copy. It's probably in a tub that's sitting in the other room. Tisk tisk. $35 loose. Monkey. Oh, Monkey! Where'd you come in, buddy? 80. I think 80's probably high. Loose price, $25. Wow, so...
Why does that
Clown
say
wins.
Recent News Joe Skull 1034?
Where?
At
Oh,
the bottom of this... Nope. Where are you?
I don't know. I'm bouncing all over the damn place.
Right at the bottom.
Oh,
of the
Joey was the last person to sub the channel.
Oh.
You can see it says resub. And so he resubbed because he uses his Amazon Prime sub on us.
Huh.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. That's super off. I mean, you were off by $10, Clown. That ain't bad. I feel like it was more expensive at some stage recently. Oh, it was. It was going for $30 just in February. Yeah, so I think I paid like $30 for it 3 years ago. That's why I kind of thought it would have gone up by now. But it really shouldn't, because again, it is just Tetris and Dr. Mario, for God's sakes. Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. Let's see. Saturday, are we doing anything Saturday that keeps me from streaming? So Saturday I should be back doing something. We got a bunch of 2-player games actually, dear, if you want to play with me a bunch more.
Platforms? Am I gonna be pissed off?
No, we got Wario's Woods. Wario's Woods, which is another puzzle game.
Okay.
Uniracers, you remember Uniracers, the
I
unicycle
do.
racing game?
I do.
Tiny Toons Wacky Sports Adventure, which is, if I remember, it's it's not, but some people have described it as like an early Mario Party style game.
Oh, interesting.
And then The Tick, which is a really bad beat-em-up platformer that you would not enjoy. In
Okay.
fact, I know I rented that as a kid and I hated it because it was just a shit game. It was a cash-in on The Tick, because The Tick is awesome. I love The Tick, but that game is not. So,
Oh, yeah, we could play some of those together.
all right. So Saturday night we'll come in here and play something. We won't decide yet. It'll be either Uniracers or Wario Woods probably. That's it, guys. Goober, Freya, Monkey, Clown, thank you guys for coming in. The Tick Spoon! That's right. The Tick. And Arthur. Don't forget Arthur. Super Mario Party. You see a stream of this game called Pummel Party? A violent Mario Party? I have not, but I approve of the concept. Anyway, we're done, guys. Appreciate y'all coming in. We'll see you on Saturday night if you're all in here. Thanks a lot, anybody who watched on VOD or YouTube. Appreciate you guys, too. Have a good night.
Bye.